Hello, this is Payhuan Shiao. I'm the founder and CEO of Immortal Studios. I'm also the creator of the interconnected martial fantasy Immortal Storyverse. One of the major reasons in creating a character like Fa Sheng is the idea of authenticity, especially in the martial fantasy genre. Someone who loves these kind of storytelling. Ultimately, it's about a lot of action sequences, irregardless of attribution and the ideas behind it, the philosophies, and the authenticity of the movements and all of that knowledge that goes into it, as though there's just like this vacuum where people are doing these amazing things without any kind of attribution. It was very important for us to bring authenticity back into the genre. So in Fa Sheng, we have several elements of authenticity. One, the historic accuracy of the Boxer Uprising. That was a real pivotal point between the relationship of China and the world, especially the Western powers. In this day of East West relations and challenges, it was really important for us to bring real historic accuracy to how these kind of civilizations have worked together. Two is working with the Shaolin philosophy and also actual historical events, the practice of Kung Fu in an authentic way, down to every movement, to everything that actually we see on the pages in the future in the screens is actually an authentic representation of what that is really like, down to the physical movement. So bringing people like Ching, our action choreographer, who's a real Shaolin disciple, working with the Shaolin monks, working with the Shaolin temple themselves, the abbot personally, directly, so that this is an accurate representation of this transformative journey we know as Shaolin, down to the actual practices. Working with a screenwriter who's an actual martial artist, a Zen practitioner and teacher, in addition to being a great writer. Again, bring those authenticities. Oftentimes, we think about Kung Fu as a transformative journey, and it really is. Not just your physical transformation, that's part of it, but your mental transformation. And most people who've been on this journey will tell you it's a spiritual transformation. What does that journey actually look like? What do you feel? What do you go through? What gets broken down? How do we reshape ourselves? How do we really become this greater than life hero? How does that hero's journey become real? There is a real roadmap on getting there, but you can't do it if you're just saying, I'm just going to spitball it. I'm going to imagine it. It's actually not for you to imagine because these are real lived experiences. So bringing real lived experiences from an authentic point of view into the storytelling is something that we're really, really committed to. And Fa Sheng is just a great representation of that.